Well, hello, lovely little witchlings. Say hi to the little witchlings.
Hello,
Hello.
Lichlings. Remember to take your Zyrtec during the spring.
Yes, this is the Laughing Lich Corporation, an actual play homebrew D&D podcast slash stream slash whatever the fuck you want to call it. We are currently on session 15, and our lovely Sam will be doing our recap from last week.
All right. So last week we were able to revive Trusk, being a little dramatic in his re-entry to the world of the living.
There was a half elf. What can I say?
And we decided we were going to hide the shard because we were getting bad vibes and bad juju from the obsidian shard that Roscoe had pocketed off of some fellows from the Krantz?
Krantz Museum.
The Krantz, is it Krantz?
It is
anyway. So we were going to return to the temple or our shrine to go hide the shard that had necromantic energy in it. And we were told some information about the fact that this shard came from I can't pronounce this word. Zintimok? Maybe? Anyway. And if the relics, which would be the shard, I think what were the there were 3 bad relics that we were supposed to not let get close to one another. And as we got to the shrine, we had a little chit chat with Brelkima. Brelmika. God, my notes are horrendous. I can't remember what I'm writing. And that the shard would not be safe at the shrine, and that we would need to take it somewhere else. And we decided to head east following the Vine constellation to find Casmira's temple, which had been overgrown with strangling vines and corrupt pollution. Finding a poor old adventurer stuck in some strangling vines who unfortunately did not make it out of the vines alive. We entered the shrine where we found it was rather small, with 2 trees in it that looked a little worse for wear, and a broken shard of crystal on the altar. Trusk fixed or mended the crystal, which brought back some life into the trees, and we worked on purifying the water in the fountain. This allowed us to gain enough purified energy that Casmira had voiced her opinions loud and clear that the god of undeath needed to be destroyed, and it could not be destroyed by any mortal means. We were tasked to collect the relics of the Bloomguard Trinity, which included the Verdant Crown, the Heartseed Pendant, and the Dawn Bloom Staff. Once we were able to collect all of these, we would be able to destroy the shard, a crown, and a heart of evil undead man. I'm not even going to bother trying to pronounce his name correctly. And we were ushered towards Muirgate's Rise, otherwise known as the Gas Giants, to the east. And that is where we left off.
All right. Just a quick addendum is you did leave the relic of Verul at your shrine where you have residence. And what was the other thing? Kazmira did not ask you to stop the deity, but rather to stop the cult. The deity will come in tier 4 play later.
Foreplay.
Oh,
Just wanna-
also,
Oh.
also, forgot to mention, we was it this? Wait, was this the one where we had the bird person in the trebuchet? Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, the
The
gnome.
quote unquote bird
The
person.
halfling in the feathered bird
Yeah.
costume who flung himself into next era.
Yeah.
Sure, we'll come across his mangled
Yeah.
corpse at some point.
Godspeed, buddy.
And you also dedicated your shrine to Bralmika. Bralmika?
Brahmika.
I'm gonna type that out just so I have notes of it.
Friendly.
And yeah, all right, perfect.
Yeah, and he said we could like hide it there, but that we should be quick about getting rid of it
Mhm.
because we had communed with him to ask for help.
Yep. All right. So, where are we? You all are within the shrine. Kazmira has disappeared, and you all, what are you doing?
Mirror Gates Rise. Do we know approximately how far that is from here?
Yeah, I'd say it's probably a week's time of travel.
How far would it be from our shrine?
A little bit even further, so it's in the opposite direction. You're going southeast.
So we go after this relic and return to the shrine to pick up the other one?
I think that's a good idea.
I
Any
shouldn't
objections?
leave it waiting for long.
I don't think that is a smart move, considering we were told not to leave it there in the first place. East we go.
East we go.
Southeast.
All right.
Southeast.
Southeast, whatever. Thank you,
Southeast,
God.
damn it.
Lorax, just catch up with you and us when you're ready.
Okay. You all begin to exit the area. And as you do, you notice at the fountain, the overgrowth that was present before, it looks like it has even become more overgrowth. And there is a very large flower on top of the fountain. It is currently spewing this water that looks to be mostly clean with a little bit of brackish color, brownish, blackish color. And yeah, who is coming out first?
I guess I will.
All right, Yersa, you step out right here. And as you do, you notice the flower acknowledge you.
Ew.
And the thorns come visible, and
Oh,
the flower opens up, and you realize that it's a maw. And I'm going to need you to roll initiative.
Ugh.
I don't hear any music too, Jesse, just in case they're supposed to.
Oh, I'll fix that. Give me a minute. All right, there we go. Finally, it rolled. Music. I have it on. And battle music. I'm curious. Did you guys see that roll?
What roll?
There's a bunch of rolls happening, so I'm not sure. I think
The
yes, if they have
assassin roll?
advantage.
Okay, never mind. Don't ask questions.
Okay.
All right.
Oh,
Cool.
the dancing lady.
That was my nickname in
Alright.
high school.
Mm-hmm.
Don't ask.
Chap. you see this large flower with vines coming off of it, and it looks like these structures, all the vines that you see seem to be emanating from this specific flowering plant. What do you do?
To this door.
Ruh-roh.
Is that not a door?
No, that's a window. Window.
Okay.
Window.
Back up here.
That is cool, though, how it stopped you from doing that.
I will use mine action to hit it with the fire flail. $17 to hit.
That'll absolutely hit. $13, and not only does it do 1 damage, it does twice the amount of damage
Sweet.
because of the fire. Well, hold on, is it all fire?
No, just the
Bummer.
D4 is fire, so double D4.
All right, cool. I'm not recalculating it. All right, next.
Let's see, 5, 10, 15, 5, 30. Sadie's gonna fly up and whip it with her tent.
All right. Sadie being all cute and nope,
Not
nope,
great.
not gonna minute.
All right, that's fine. Meow. That's my turn.
How do you feel about pets dying?
I hate you,
I
Jesse.
prefer not.
You used to fight. What about old boy?
I can only control one of them per turn.
Got it. All right. That is going to be Trusk. You heard from Chap. Chap, what did you tell Trusk?
It's a plant. Hit it with flames.
Oh, buddy, I was gonna do that anyway. It's like my thing. Check this thing all on. He's gonna go right there, and then yeah, he's gonna cast fireball.
Fireball.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
I'm scared.
Back it up. Back it up.
Well, he doesn't have to. He has sculpt spells, friends.
Oh, can you show me the radius of it?
Sculpt
not see that?
spells just give me advantage, and then if I pass, I don't take any damage.
I can double check. Let me see. Can you see the thing, Jesse?
I can. It's beautiful.
Okay.
And the assassin vine that was right there is going to be in the radius.
Sadie is also in the radius.
Well, let me see what sculpt spells like exact wording is. Not that stuff. I need this stuff. Give it to me, you little shit. There it is. Beginning of you create pockets of relative safety within the effects of your evocation spells. When you cast the evocation effects under creatures that you can see, you can choose a number of them equal to 1 plus the spell's level. The chosen creatures automatically succeed on their saving throws against the spell, and they take no damage. So
Nice.
I will continue with my fireball.
All right, go
And
ahead.
then, oh yeah, 16 DC 16 save there.
All right.
Yeah.
There we go. There's that, and there's this.
Those are feeling faily. Yep.
Yep, those are
Hooray.
failed.
Damage.
Oh boy.
27 fire damage.
Hold on. I want to see. Can I hold down shift and grab both of them? I think I can. Oh, I can! This is awesome. All right, cool.
So 54 if they are vulnerable.
54. Why is the assassin vine only 27? Even at ×2? I don't get it. All right, cool. I'm just gonna make a note. Anyway. Beautiful. Anything else?
Trusk is maniacally laughing next to Yersa, and that's all he does. He's so pumped. It's 24.
All right. Anything else?
Nope.
All right. Out of the woodworks and reaching towards Trusk is an assassin vine, and is going to whip with a 20-foot lunge towards Trusk with a 17 to hit.
Yeah, of course it's 17 hits. Wait, hold on. What is my thing right now is a 12. I have a shield.
All right, shield. Very nice. Next one is this guy. Why is he not revealed? There we go. Now we have it revealed. Interesting. And he is going to swing around here and is going to grab Chap, or try to, with a 11.
11's not gonna hit.
And then this guy, he is going to come over here to Yersa and reach for Yersa with a 14 to hit.
No.
What the
Woof.
poop? Roscoe.
Alright, gonna activate Elemental Attunement. Yes. Alright. 5, 10, 15. Whoa. 15, 20. Yeah, right here's good. I'm gonna swing at this guy. So this
Alright.
will be fire damage. He gets 3.
Stop
Dude,
rolling
We
terribly.
started again.
The only one that hits is the last.
Okay.
Nice
And I
damage.
need him to make a strength saving throw.
The assassin vine, make a strength save. It's made out of wood. It's very strong.
Yeah. Yes, it is. And that be all.
What were you trying to do?
When I hit with an elemental strike, force the target to make a DC 13 strength saving throw. On a failed save, the target is moved 10 feet toward or away from me.
Cool. All right. So just as a heads up, this guy right here is looking pretty rough. This assassin vine down here. This dancing lady is still okay. Not bloodied quite yet, but she is about to hurt. All right. Ooh. All right, cool. So what you see as the flower opens up, the dancing lady has 3 spinning flowers resembling life-sized dancing humanoids. You can see that they are dancing, and it kind of mesmerizes you. Not like in a what do you call it? A game statistics way, but just a for flavor way. And this. All right, cool. What is she gonna do?
My brother is in the kitchen whistling to what he's listening to, and it just happens to be the same beats per minute as this track is right now, and it's like harmonizing really well. It's very bizarre.
All right. For each flower the dancing lady has, which is 3, they can choose 1 creature they can see within 60 feet of them. That is going to be Chap, Roscoe, and Trusk. I'm going to need you all, or those 3, to make a dexterity saving throw as the dancing lady's flowers begin twirling and twirling mesmerizingly.
Ooh, that's
It's not a spell, correct?
$17 will
Did I
pass.
do it? Yes!
16 will not. So, on a save, you take half damage, and you are not dazed. On a fail, you take 17 and are dazed. What is dazed, you might ask? That's a great question. I'm going to open up what it is, because I forget. A dazed creature can only do one of the following: move, use action, or use bonus action. It's like
So it's kind of like
slow.
being slowed. Yeah.
Here. I'm going to copy and paste it, and Chap and what just happened?
I don't know.
I guess I highlighted way too much, apparently.
Oh God.
All right,
Days
ignore
is
that.
like the last portion of it.
Let me redo that again. There you go. All right, that's what dazed is. Cool. And you took that damage. All right, so take that damage, and I think that is the dancing lady's turn. Yes, Roscoe.
Jesse, I have one quick question. I do have the Ring of Free Action, so I cannot be paralyzed or restrained.
Not the same.
That do anything for days? Okay.
Nope.
And it was not a spell, correct?
It was not a spell. The dancing ladies, the flowers, they were like dancing quickly and then whacked you.
Right.
All right,
Okay.
Yersa.
All right. I am going to use Sacred Flame. This guy. Can I get a Dex save?
For you, anything. From who?
Taste from the vine.
Oh, the assassin vine?
Mm-hmm.
All right, ignore that first one.
God
Ignore it. You can ignore it. Don't ignore that one. The 14.
damn it. 14, it still passes.
Woo! Anything else, Yersa?
Crying is a free action.
Always. Chap.
Alright, I think I'm going to use my bonus to have Sadie attack. She's going to fly up and attack. Now, are the little lady flowers, are they separate enemies, or are they part of the dancing lady?
You'll find out.
Okay. Can I hit with
If you can hit.
fucking cat, man? Alright, well, at least she's not being
Hey
targeted.
guys,
not
I'm
doing
gonna have
any
to
damage.
step away for a second. I have to call my dad.
Sounds good.
That's my whole turn because I'm dazed.
All right. Trusk.
Well, shit. guys. He's like trying to like snap at Roscoe and Chap. He's like, all right, shit. Like they've never seen a woman before.
It's a pretty flower. I don't know.
Let's say, I mean, I could do Fireball again, but I'll calm my wizard's tits down. And instead, I will go 5, 10, 15. And we will do Agonizer Scorcher.
That is a new spell.
No.
She's used it a few times.
No, I know, but like, is it a new spell from D&D 24?
I don't think so.
No, but it was
I think
from
it's from Xanathar's?
either Xanathar's or Elemental Evil.
Cool.
No, I think
All
it's
right.
Xanathar's. Yeah, dear.
Oh, ignore that. Oh, I always click the wrong thing. Maybe just keep it.
So it's just going to be this first vine and then the flower. Both of those are going to fail. Okay.
Alright, cool. They failed.
And then damage.
Rolls.
Ooh, that was a good roll. 19. So 38 stuff.
What's going on? Alright, let's see what this does. Interesting. Alright. And then this guy. Why is it doing double damage? Because he's vulnerable. That's why. I'm an idiot.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, it should be double. That's why I keep
It was
you like the double.
calculating for me, and I was just so confused.
You cute, beautiful soul.
Not only that, but the assassin vine is resistant to the fire, and that's what was tripping me up, because I was like, why are these numbers different? All right, this makes sense.
Oh, they're resistant to fire. Okay, so the flower's taking double damage. They're taking half damage, but they failed, so they take, well, so I guess they take half damage and not quarter.
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
All right, cool.
You just healed 57.
No, I know, because I was doing double the math, and it was like, because I did quadruple damage during the first fireball, and that was obviously wrong. All right, cool. Let me do. Where is this guy? All right, cool. He is going to constrict Trusk. Try to, at least. And then Yersa takes her final breath.
Yep.
Unbelievable.
You
All
said
right,
everything okay? Sam?
Sam?
Oh, she left and
Discord? Yeah.
oh, there
she
she is.
didn't. Sam, you okay? You're muted.
I'm connected to my phone right now because it's working better than my computer. And
Got
it's
it.
really hard because you guys talk over what I'm trying to listen to on the phone call, so I have to hang up.
Okay, that's fine.
Chap, 25 to hit,
Yeah, 25 hits.
11 damage, and you are restrained. Let me do restrain. Beautiful. All right. And I'm going to just put him a little closer to you so you know he's a little restrained. And then this guy is going to constrict Roscoe.
Sure about
I feel like
that.
it's always you two. 20 to hit, 14 damage.
You can't be restrained, remember?
You are right, but the damage can still apply. And it will 4 damage. Finally, I dealt through that stupid deflect attacks. I think that was the first time in 15 sessions that I've been able to break through. Roscoe.
Yeah, well, you took it out on me. Took it out on me early. You know what? I'll go for Big Mama. And I can't use bonus action, right?
Correct.
Okay. Just
Do they
3
get to
then.
save for that? No.
So you're just using your action. Natural 20, damn it. All 3 will hit. The daze until the start of the dancing lady's next turn. So at the start, the daze is gone.
Are these moving plants?
Whoa, Dan, where the hell did you come from?
The same
I
time the
told you,
fiasco
they
is
popped out of
happening.
the snow like babies.
He popped out of the snow.
Now, Jesse, you'll probably have to manually do the crits or the vulnerable on this one because it's not fire damage in the game.
Good point. Thank you for that.
Right,
All right,
yeah.
cool. Really quick. So silver tip. So the 20, is that 20 damage or what is that?
Yep, all far. Hang on. I forgot that I wasn't using those. No, that's not what I wanted. Okay. Yeah, so just -3, so for 38 damage. Double.
So first
Total.
off, that first one dealing the 27 damage or whatever it is going to instead hit one of the flowers, and the flower poof goes gone. The second one that hits,
Goes
you
gone.
tell me the damage.
18. If we're doing double for fire.
18 for the second
So
one.
should-
All right, I'm just gonna manually do
Yeah,
it.
so
Minus 18. All right, next one.
So, 20.
20. Beautiful. All right, now that it has gone half. Also, Lorax, roll in for initiative, please. Now it is at half damage. It is going to do a ballot of terror. The dancing lady's
ballet.
flowers. Sure. Pirouette and emit an acrid mist. All enemies within 120 feet, that's all of you, must make a wisdom saving throw or be frightened. Everyone make a wisdom saving throw or be frightened. The bloodied action. The DC is 17. You may put the frightened condition on you. Yersa, Roscoe, Lorax.
Lars got a 20.
Yeah.
That was initiative, sorry.
Nice.
And Trusk, jeez.
Me and Trusk got nat 20s on that.
Very nice. All right, so Yersa and Roscoe, you are frightened. And Roscoe, anything else on your turn?
That's it.
Great. She's not happy with you, Roscoe. So take this
I would imagine.
as the first attack.
So 20.
A 15 to hit.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Oh.
Oh my god. Look at that damage.
Is it wait, Josie, what is it to hit? I can't tell if it's the first one or the second.
It's the 20. The 20 to hit.
It's
Oh,
10 plus 10.
Yeah, I'll reduce that damage. Thank you very much.
Oh, that is the luckiest roll ever. Unbelievable. You only take 10 damage. Oh, that's ridiculous. Don't worry, there's another one coming. Natural 20, natural 20. 13 to hit.
No dice.
Ah! Bummer. All right, cool. Do I get advantage because you're frightened?
I think only his attacks have disadvantage.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
what
I was gonna
thought
say, I
too.
think he just has disadvantage.
All right, Lorax, your turn while I look up frightened rules. And then
I'm
I'll-
looking at it. It's just disadvantage on
Okay.
ability checks and attack. And he can't move.
Sounds good,
forward.
Lorax.
Okay. Okay. So are these movie plants or are they not movie plants?
Movie? What do you mean?
Or do they walk around with their roots, or their
Oh.
roots appear to be thoroughly in the ground?
No, they're walking around.
Okay.
And they're evil.
But they also do have range.
All right.
I mean, they can dance, they can sing, they got range.
Okay. Ba-ba-bum-ba-bum-bum-ba-bum-bum. All right. Who needs healing?
Jesse,
Does
I would
someone
like
need
you to know
healing?
that I laughed at that.
Roscoe and I need healing.
I was muted. I needed you to know I thought that was.
Okay.
Love you, Ree.
All right. So we're going. I'm gonna go. Healing word. Bonus action. Cure wounds. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna come. Oh, nope.
Control Z, Control Z! There we go.
Yeah, just. It's saying there's a wall, and I can't move through the wall.
Yep,
Is this
go
a
right
wall? Or
there.
are these... Okay. All right. All right. Here, Roscoe, take some healing. Cure wounds.
The dazed has passed for both Chap and Roscoe. You're no longer dazed.
Yay.
Oofda. Mm-hmm.
I'll take it.
All right. Is that? Huh. I don't think that's right.
What's not right?
I don't think it's applying. Unless I'm wrong, 'cause it's not breaking it out separately. I don't think it's applying the moon sickle. Yeah, no, it's not applying the moon sickle. All right. So I should be rolling If you cast a spell that restores hit points, you roll a d4 and add that number to the amount of hit points restored, provided you are holding the sickle.
Nice.
Nice.
All right. Now, bonus action. It's wolf time. Oh wait, I forgot that I'm that big.
Here, I'll move this guy over a little bit as you push him over. All right. Anything else, Lorax?
Yeah, let me just, I'll just fix my hit points, but I can do that during other people's turns because I'm out of actions.
Beauteous. Yersa.
All right. I think we're gonna go after this guy, and we're gonna try Sacred Flame on him. Not that, actually, no. We're gonna try this.
It's only in a 5-foot radius.
Would that be able to hit them both?
Hmm.
If you were here, you could hit all 3.
True.
Each creature. It would also be Chap, if you want to do it.
That's just of your choice.
Well, you also have to move to it because it erupts
Yeah,
from
frightened.
you in a 5-foot.
Yep.
And you can't.
animation.
Yeah. You can't move, Yersa. I'm sorry.
Oh,
Because you're frightened.
okay. Oh, up.
For
Puppies.
1 minute.
Okay. Can I? Does that count, or
Does what count?
like the fact that I tried to cast something that
Oh, no.
I
Take your
forgot I
turn.
was frightened?
Yeah, take your
Okay.
regular turn.
Thank you.
Yersa would know that.
Okay. Can I get a? We're gonna go after this one then. This top one.
Got it.
Can I get a?
Dexterity save.
Yes, please.
Whoop. 16, 19. Nice.
I'm just
16.
gonna walk back into the temple at this point. I'm useless.
All right, Chap.
Okay. We're gonna just try and do some good old 1-2. Going to hit Miss Ladyfingers with the flail.
That'll definitely hit. Unfortunately, that attack damage does not land, and one of her flowers will poof, disappear.
Cool. Sadie will attack.
Do you have 2 attacks?
Me or Sadie?
You.
I do not. If my animal companion has multi-attack, they get to use it. But I have to wait really for another time jump so Sadie can be juvenile so I can get multi-attack on her.
Got it. All right, 23 will hit. Roll damage.
The 1 point of that is poison if it's immune.
It is not. But 12 damage to that. Beautiful. Yeah.
That's my turn.
Trusk.
Okay, alright, it's a Trusk. Stop it. Go away, give me my sheet. Okay, Trusk is looking through the vine, looking through the wall, seeing his cat friend looking kind of injured, and he is going to cast Healing Word. Okay,
Nice.
for you, Chap. And then let's see. I don't think I really can do anything else.
You can't trip.
So, I don't think I have a bonus. Oh wait, no, because that was a Healing Word's the bonus
Yep.
action. Duh. Thank you. He is going to firebolt. Then probably the big flower lady, because this guy's right in front of him, so it would be a disadvantage.
UG.
Firebolting the lady, the flower lady.
Nice.
Oh.
Like,
Quadruple damage.
And already did its reaction, so can't dodge it.
baby. Wow. Not my best roll.
52.
Wait, pause. 52, you mean 26?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I was quadrupling it, but it rolled double die.
There we go. 26 points. The dancing lady is not doing as good anymore. Anything else?
Nope, that's all I got.
All right. This assassin vine does not like Trusk after seeing fire go past it.
Honestly, yeah.
25 to hit. And 13 points of damage, and you are restrained. Please put the restrained condition on you. Next one is going to... It's already grappling Chap, is that correct?
I am grappled.
At the start of each of your turns, you're going to take this poison damage, Chap.
Jesus Christ.
22. And that's pretty much all it can do. So just 22 poison damage to you. And then this guy is going to reach for probably Roscoe.
Try me.
16.
Yeah, tie.
All right, 11 points of damage. And you cannot be restrained.
Correct.
All right, so that is that. And then Roscoe.
Oh, glorious day. How is Big Mama looking?
The worst she's been yet. She's been bloodied for a round or two.
Okay. Thank God I don't have to move closer. Bonus action. 4 flurry of blows, so that's 4. That's 4. Jesus Jones, man.
Hit, miss, miss.
16, 23, 10, 16.
Wait. You're frightened, so have to disadvantage.
Oh, right.
So 16. 16 will miss, and then 16 will miss. And then 23, and then one more? Yeah. The last one will hit.
That was only 3.
Oh, thank God.
I counted 16 and 23, so the 16 will miss. 10 and 16, so the 10 will
Yep,
miss.
That's
And then
3.
23 and 24, that will hit.
No, it would be nice to remember that there's a disadvantage.
Hey,
button.
there you go. 17.
There is a disadvantage button. All right. Anyway, one will hit. Roll damage on one.
That last one hits too, Jesse, right? 17.
I see 6 rolls above.
He's
so.
supposed to have 4 attacks, so that'd be 8 rolls.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. You did flurry of bows. Got it.
yeah.
2 attacks will hit. I apologize.
Oof.
Oof da.
Awesome.
Still double.
What's the damage on the first one?
10. And
Minus
then
10.
20. So
Minus
32.
20? How do you want
Yeah, it's fire damage.
to do this?
Nice ripe uppercut to the underpart of the flower.
All
Rock'em
right.
sock'em robot style.
Gorgeous. Anything happens when it dies. Let's see. You guys watch as the flowers, the dancing just stops as Roscoe finishes off the last of the flowers, and the vines begin to collapse in on themselves as the rust-like color begins to overtake all the different vines, and the blight just erodes all of the greenery nearby. The assassin vines are still here, and you are still wrapped up, or some of you are still wrapped up. Lorax.
All right. Oh God. Well, I'm gonna attack this one that's right next to me, and I got a friend next to me with my pack tactics, so I'm gonna get the Adam advantage.
Go for it.
All right.
Yeah, that'll definitely hit. Nine points of damage to the one to the left, I assume.
Yes.
Gorgeous. And how would you like... did they kill that? Hold on. No, it did not kill that. All right. Anything else?
Double checking. I don't have bonus actions. Nope. Okay. I'm done.
Yersa.
I am 99% sure I can cast Mass Cure Wounds. Let me just double check something quick. I'm sorry.
Yep. Also, you are no longer frightened, if that matters.
Okay. Well,
'Cause
We
it's
We've
got
sorcery.
got several
many-
friends about to die. So.
just because my boundary page is not the best with what's been updated, let me just pull up my D&D Beyond page because I'm 99% sure. I'm sorry, there's a delay.
No worries. Chap, get your turn ready. Same with you, Trusk. While Sam is looking for that, Dan, how are you? How is life?
Going all right. My arms are fairly sore because with all the busyness I've been working out as much, and then I just demoed a bunch of old concrete posts of a jackhammer this weekend. So that was fun. Also, I finally had a justification to drop $500 on a jackhammer, so that was cool.
Is that fun?
It's a little fun. It's yeah. They're definitely unwieldy, but oh boy, does that break up the rocks so much faster than my like hammer drill.
All right. And how's the house?
It's coming along. Got some drywallers. Starting to work on finishing everything up on the inside, and then I got a and then I'm gonna be getting a like a power driver for some posts to finish putting in the fence, because here everywhere just has rock walls, and they're normally like 4 to 5 feet tall, and my dog gets excited and she likes to jump. So I'm gonna be butting up some wooden fence right next to that to keep her inside and not trying to do a bad job of making friends with the neighbor dogs. Also, if she jumped over to the neighbor dog's fence, it's like on different grades, so it'd be like a 20-foot fall.
Oh, Jesus.
So, yeah.
All right.
So, yeah, doing lots of work. It's exhausting, but also I have actual sound financial reasons to save money by splurging on big boy power tools.
The best thing in the world. All right, back to Yersa.
Mass healing word, 8 points. It ain't much, but it's honest work.
8 points for everyone. Healing all around. Anything else, Yersa?
Nope, because that's all apparently I'm good for right now.
You're more than that. Chap, your turn.
I'm not rolling high enough, Jesse.
To escape the vine, is it a strength saving throw or an athletics check?
Escape DC is... It just says 14, so either one.
They're the same for me. So I'm going to attempt to escape.
$16. You are out of there and no longer wrapped up. Take away the restricting condition. And what would you like to do after that?
Bonus action, I'm going to call on Old Boy. And I'm going to have him attack the one below.
All right, that one is the worst one out of all of them. It isn't health-wise. Go for the choppy chop.
Wood doesn't do much, but
14 will hit. Roll damage. Seven points. Beautiful.
all right, yeah, just interpose himself between me and them, and that is my...
Trusk. These assassin vines could use some good old-fashioned fire.
No, they're
Oh,
resistant.
Yeah, they're
Oh, good
resistant.
call.
What the heck?
Never mind. Ignore me.
Easy to do. Okay. Which one was it? This one? What the fuck? Yeah, he is attached. There's no way he's going to make a 16 strength saving throw. I know that might come as a surprise to some of you. Because he's so strong. Fuck-a-doodle-doo. Okay, we're just, yep, we're going to do... Does he have anything that doesn't cause fire? Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah. Well, just we're gonna magic missile the one that's holding me.
Sounds good. Just straight up damage.
Perfect. Oh, come on.
A 2, a 2, and a
Oh.
2.
Yay.
Ooh, dishing out that
That was-
damage. All right, anything else, Trusk?
So rude. Nope, that's it.
Hey, Trusk,
Yeah.
take that poison damage, please. This guy is
Actually,
going
I
to
don't
attack.
think Trusk takes poison damage.
Really?
Oh, he's resistant to poison.
All right, take half the 22, which is 11. 12 to hit, old boy.
12 does not hit.
All right, and then this one will go for old boy again. 14 for old boy.
Just hits.
12 points of damage, and he is wrapped up. Restrain him, please. Roscoe.
Yay! How big is the wolf? It's not a 10-foot wide wolf, right?
No, but he's large and in charge.
Okay. I will punch around the wolf for this assassin vine. Oh, managed to do this. And flurry of blows, so...
4 attacks.
And I don't have disadvantage. It really doesn't matter. My god.
Oh, there's
Right?
a natural
You're at
20.
Roscoe. There we go.
All right, miss, hit, natural 20.
And those are going to be thunder damage.
Mm.
2, 3, 30.
I'll roll one more DA. You forgot to roll crit on that last one.
No, I rolled the crit first.
Oh.
That's the 12. Yeah.
Got it. That Assassin Vine is not looking good at this point. Lorax.
Okay, I gotta stop this guy from killing Trusk. Come on.
Like, please don't forget this one.
Come on, Trusk. Use your athletics or acrobatics. You're really dexterous and strength wise. 19 will definitely hit. Beautiful. Eight points of damage. Still alive.
Oh,
Not by much. Anything else, Lorax?
That's not alive by much, but then we got that's gonna be it.
Yersa.
All right. Come on. Here we go. Okay. I would like I hope this works.
Yes.
Oh boy.
Can I get a Constitution saving throw?
Oh. Damage, but still. Did they nerf inflict wounds? Looks like they did. So that will be 6 points of damage. All right. Anything else?
No.
Chap.
Oh, buddy boys. We're going to drop the fire flail and grab the tether beak, and I'm going to make an attack with that. Don't know if these things can be knocked prone, but I'm going to use a combat maneuver, and if I deal more than 8 damage, then it will.
Got it.
And that is if I can hit it all. Okay, we're gonna have Sadie fly in here and attack the tentacles by me. I'm assuming these ones are probably immune or resistant to poison.
One way to find out.
Yeah, that would be to hit, right?
That would be the hit. Its AC is 13.
Yep. All right.
All right. Trusk.
+7 to hit. I just keep rolling crap.
Trusk realizing that his friends are not coming to save him, apparently, besides his wolf friend. Thank you, wolf friend. Have any touch damaging spells? I don't think so. Identify. I don't think that's going to damage him. Oh, yeah, he is just going to cast Agonizer Scorcher from himself. Because that's what he's got that won't give him a dexterity, or won't give him disadvantage. Right? Yeah, the Lord, like, yeah. I need a dex save from the
Natural 20. Nope, it's a 4. It's a 4. It's a 4.
He still takes. Okay, great. So, damage.
This might be
Roll.
overkill.
Bitch.
All right, you want to know what's really funny?
What?
Because they are resistant. It's only going to do 6 points of damage, and it had 7 HP left.
No, just let it die.
All right. Above a 50, I'll let it die.
Thank
Oh,
you.
fuck. Fine, it just rolls enough. And you just missed out on taking this half poison damage. 10 poison damage, so you didn't have to take it. All right, cool. It's dead.
Fine.
All right. This guy is going to attack old boy with a 12.
That's gonna miss.
And this guy is also going to attack old boy with a 9.
Well, that's gonna.
Roscoe.
Jeez, I just had 3 of the messages go off at the same time. That was rough. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go for that guy. Just regular attacks, so only 3. Cool.
Stop rolling terribly.
No, you have
Oh my
to turn the
God.
mod off.
It's
Jeff.
your fault, Jesse.
13 will hit.
Lightning damage. Just because.
7 points. All right. Lorax.
Alright. Going to 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. Okay. Alright. That's a
woof.
meowing ally. Woof woof. Did it already roll?
Yep.
What?
You hit.
Yep, it hit.
Okay.
Points.
Alright.
Beautiful.
That's it.
All right. This guy's not looking good. Yersa.
All right. I'm going to save my, and we're going to stabbity stab.
Nice.
I'll definitely hit.
Sweet.
Three points.
It ain't much, but it's honest work.
Anything else, Yersa?
Nope, that's it.
Chap.
All right, we're gonna tether beak this guy. Fucking damn. All right. Let's see if Sadie can finish him off. Hey there. Wild.
Holy cow. Holy cow.
Yeah.
What?
She rolls 44 for damage.
Oh my gosh. How do you want to do this?
She's the distraction of Chap completely beefing it to fly up and into the actual vines, and her tentacles just start ripping the vines to shreds.
Beauteous. Anything else?
That'll be my turn.
All right, Trusk. One guy left.
One guy, no cups. Okay.
Wait, what?
Sorry.
2 girl, 1 guy reference.
No, I get the reference, yeah.
We're
Very interesting.
gonna fight, bitch. Con saving throw, please.
I'm saving. Oofta.
Get fucked.
$7 points. All right.
That's it. That's all I got. I'm staying right where I'm at.
I clicked too many times. All right, Assassin Vine is going after. Ooh, Yersa hasn't gotten attacked yet. 14 to hit Yersa.
No.
Oh, bummer. All right, Roscoe.
Catch these hands, sucker.
Oh.
Jesus, Joe.
Oh my god!
Oh my
What?
God.
What?
What? That is.
Oh god.
Wow.
What the hell?
Oh
So here's the
my
thing.
god.
You get inspiration for the first one, but you use it in the second one, and then you get inspiration back for the third one.
Oh my God. That's unbelievable.
All right, I'll see you guys next week.
Honestly, I don't even blame you.
Like a 1 in
Roll.
800 chance.
Yeah.
Hold on. I need to screenshot this. Hold on.
That's the name of the
Just a mug.
episode. 3 nat 1s, baby.
All right, I'm gonna blow up all the socials. Here we go.
God damn it. Of course it's fucking me.
All right. Roll one more time because if you want to use that first natural
It'd
one to
be
give
funny.
you
Yeah.
advantage. Oh my God! Don't even start.
Yeah.
That's 2 ones.
Once. It's 2 ones. It will
So
hit.
what?
Roll damage.
I can only roll once. Oh man. Oh my God.
Oh, there you go. 11 damage, 2-1 damage.
Beauteous. All right. Lorax.
Oh. Boy. Alright.
So just so you know, that's a
Yeah.
1 in
After-
8,000 chance to roll 3 nat 1s in a row.
And you just did it.
So is that
Congratulations.
against? Is that against buying a lottery ticket or for buying a lottery ticket? That's the question.
I'm gonna say
Probably
against, bud.
against. I'm
Gamblers
gonna say
tells me that you must be due for good luck now, so, you know.
Anyway, Lorax,
Wait,
it is your
wait, wait.
turn.
Oh,
Spoken like a true
critical
gambler.
difference. Now I'm within 5 feet of my friend.
Good rolls, good rolls.
Nice, that'll hit.
Come on. Come on. Daddy needs a pair of... Okay, double 4s. That works.
Beauteous. All right. And Yersa.
So I want to. So do we think that Roscoe just looked super stupid for those 3 nat 1s? Like he's just flailing around, not even looking.
The vine did some fucking monk shit and slapped away his hands 3 times.
Yeah. Perfect counter all 3 times.
Yeah. Gotta mix it up there, buddy.
Beauteous. Yersa, how would you like to kill this vine?
Oh,
She is
God.
just so fed up with this, and she just screams and stabs it where she thinks the heart is.
No heart implants. I'm sorry. But you still killed it. And with that, the
Wobbly, where they're
blight
trying to kill us.
the blight that you saw come out of this what do you call it? The blight that you
Fountain?
saw come out of this fountain has now subsided, and it looks like the leaves that were tarnished, they begin to degrade very rapidly, and what is left over from all the blackness that kind of just oozes into the ground, what is left over is just the more vibrant colors of the rainforest, or the jungle, I should say. And you feel a warmth, like Casmira, she's watching over you now and is like thanking you almost.
Perhaps we should rest for the night in the temple and prep for the
That'd
morning's
be great.
travel.
Why do I just see
please.
Trusk running in like little?
Oh, no. That doesn't run. Let's get that straight right now. Touch just goes to old boy.
You don't even need to say uppies
You're the
anymore.
first. You're
Yeah.
the first Chihuahua. I forgot about that.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, we need a
exactly what I'm
rat.
I would like to do a prep for our journey, Jesse, and cook a feast, cook a meal.
Oh yeah. Oh, wait, would you like to harvest the dancing lady? Any harvesting?
I suppose we could do that. Yeah. India's guide. Put open to
Plant type.
harvest table. All right, let's go for, let's say, the poison gland and a pouch of hyphae. I don't even know what that is.
It sounds
Hyphae are bones. Yeah, they can count as bones. All right. What was the CR of the plant lady, by the way?
The dancing lady CR was 9.
That's a DC 30. Oh.
What kind of roll is it?
It's my harvesting check plus for plant, I believe it's a
I have a +5 to nature, but we have a druid who might have higher.
I do, I believe. Do. Nature. Oh, no, it's just +3.
okay. Let's just go for the hyphae, or for the poison gland first, and then the hyphae. So that's a DC 25 between.
Alright, do you want me to
All
roll?
right. Reminder that whatever the skill that you're using, it has to be like a dex or a strength or whatever it is. I can't remember what it is for plants. You have to look it
For
up.
me?
For the harvesting and the assessment.
The harvesting is a dex check with harvesting tools. The assessment check is a nature check.
Hold on. I need to find the cheat sheet. I don't see the cheat sheet. Where did I put it? All right, cool. I have no idea where I put the cheat sheet. Harvesting cheat sheet. Found it. I wonder where I put it, though. All right, cool. So harvesting list, harvesting DC, harvesting check. Harvest the players. Players make 2 checks. Assessment check, harvest check. A single player. So a single player may make both checks, but they do so with disadvantage. Helpers, you can help, yada yada. Creature type. So plants is going to be nature. An intelligence check based on the skill table above. So an intelligence nature check. And the carving check is a dexterity check based on nature. So a dexterity nature check. Yeah. That's what I meant. I knew it was something where it was the same, like nature as for plants. So it's a dexterity and intelligence-based nature check. So who wants the intelligence-based nature check, and who wants the dexterity-based nature check?
Intelligence-based.
Oh, then I need to choose another tool proficiency, because I guess harvesting proficiency doesn't do anything.
I'd give you a +1.
Thank you.
That's a 44, so we get both of them.
Beauteous. Did you also choose an essence?
No, the essence was an extra DC 30.
Ooh. Yeesh. All right, so you gather those. Am I rolling on the table for you to figure out what you get, or did you already get it?
I chose what I got.
Got it. The ooze is the one where I roll randomly. Got it. All right, cool. All right, you all relax and rest inside this temple, And
Stephanie?
you may take a long rest with a ration. Yes, Yersa.
Two things. One, can I determine if these plants have any medicinal properties to them?
I think that Chap or Trusk would have figured that out with their assessment.
Okay. Second thing.
And, yep, good.
No, go for it.
The things that they harvested, they can be used for medicinal or not so medicinal purposes.
Like poison and stuff.
Yes.
Interesting. Okay. Second thing, can Chap and I go, dueling chefs again and try to make a good meal out of this ration?
You are more than welcome to try.
Sweet. My cook's utensils is +5.
What would the
You're not proficient, it would just be your wisdom.
wisdom? Okay.
So you're giving Chap advantage? Is that what we're doing?
She just rolled, so. I forgot you had -2 too.
Gorgeous. Can you describe the meal that you are currently making?
I'm gonna say that we have a bunch of, I'm guessing dried meat, dried fruit, hardtack, stuff like that. But then I'm gonna say that Yersa goes around the temple and collects what little herbs she's able to find to throw in a little bit more flavor. Take some water from the fountain, get the fire going, make some stew, and it turns into a slightly sweet but very savory stew, and it's thickened up with the hardtack.
With your... Yep, good.
And I was just gonna say, and then hands everyone their bowls.
How do you all respond?
Thank you.
I happily grub it down.
So that would mean, as long as, it's a less than 23 DC, the first time we would get exhaustion during the journey, we don't get exhaustion.
Okay. I was going to give you inspiration.
Oh, sweet.
Lorax, do you say anything? Respond in any way?
Thanks for the grub. Although, very delicious. Not as delicious as fried grub worms.
Couldn't find any, so I had to make do with what we got.
You look over in the corner and you see some crawling around.
I fry them up. I fry them up specifically for Laura.
And the pot you don't use for everyone else's food, right?
What?
And the pot you don't use for everyone else's food?
Yes, it's on a little the lid of the pot. She just puts it down flat and then fries up the little grubs for him and kind of scoops them up for him.
You're missing out on the forest bacon flavor.
Are there any preps that anybody else would like to do for our journey?
I can check the map. On the map.
Jot the course.
Drop. Yes. Oh, I just forget it.
Oh,
my God.
buddy. Oh, buddy.
Roscoe, stop it!
Sweet Bobby.
Have you made any rolls since your last ones?
No.
Yeah, you made one.
Oh, buddy.
Yeah, just the attack roll to hit. That's so. Roll a few d20s, please. It's still not good,
Jesse,
but
Turn
better
the
than
mod off, man.
I swear to God. Jeez. Lorax, you were saying?
Lorax would like to make his knot map, lick his finger, hold it up in the wind, sniff around, look at the trees, try to make the decision for the least murdery path forward.
Okay, survival or nature, either one.
Study the weather, the nature check.
Oh, study the nature. Yeah, that'd be nature.
I'm focusing more on the wildlife aspect of it.
Cool.
Okay, so would that be survival then?
Yeah, survival definitely.
Okay. Come on. Come on.
Too
Damn you, exhaustion.
distracted by worms.
I keep on thinking about, this would be the best path because of, this creature. What do those eat? Oh, wait, those eat grubworms. There might be more grubworms over there.
Trusk, are you doing anything?
Perhaps consulting the occult.
Sorry. Yes, I can do that. I'm eating cookies right now. Hold on.
Yersa and Chap made some great cookies.
Yeah, which is in our Arcana check, right?
Arcana, yes.
I see an 8 and then I see a 19. Holy shit.
I have a plus 11. Yeah.
I know. All right. So with the occult, with the assault the occult, consult the occult. What does that provide?
On a success, each party member may re-roll a failed saving throw once before the end.
That's gonna come in handy.
And with the failure for chart the course, our journey DC goes up by 2. Well, it says it goes up by 2, but it also says we lower it by 5. I don't know if that changed when we lowered that down to 2.
Mm-hmm. I changed that, so don't worry about that. All right, who is Le Sentry, Leader, Quartermaster, Outrider, and Flex?
I believe I'm Sentry, right?
You can always switch it up.
No. You don't, bro.
I'll go Quartermaster. It's my
Don't
strength.
Take Outrider.
I guess I'm Flex.
What's that leave?
Leader.
Oh boy.
Oh, no, you know what? Since we're going on this trip, I'll lead.
So then,
We're going on this trip because of me. I will.
Yeah.
so that puts Lorax in the flex position.
Yes.
Wait,
Yeah.
hold on. Let me. Where the frickadoodle-doo is that goddamn cheat sheet? What's it
All
called?
right. It's called the Exploration Uncharted Journeys
There.
cheat sheet. All right. So I'm gonna need Yersa. Roll me, please, a D100 for the weather. Okay.
Actually, Lorax, let me switch with you. You be Sentry because I think you'll be better at that
Okay.
than me, and I will
All right.
be Flex.
Or Lorax is just. Oh, I'll do this. No, you do that. No, okay, I'll do that. No, I'll do this. All right, so then that puts Lorax as Sentry.
He can put works well with others on his resume.
Excuse me. Flex. All right, perfect. As for the weather, what do we got? 1, 2, 3. A cold spell after the rain. The ground is slick and muddy. All right.
Thanks,
So-
goddess of nature.
Her power is only so strong. So you already prepared. You are going to make your journey. It is a short journey, one encounter. Group check. Each party member must make a travel check using one or more of, only one of the skills or tools of the role description. So your specific flex, quartermaster, leader, outrider, sentry, etc. The flex position can kind of choose anything, but the quartermaster, leader, outrider, sentry have their specific duties.
No, the flex doesn't roll anything. I can give advantage to any check made by the other roles, regardless if I'm proficient or not. And then I can do this once per party member per journey.
True. That's your ability, but for the group travel check, you still roll. You still have to choose a skill.
Oh, I do?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay.
So, go ahead and let me writing down the DC.
Oh, I'll have to make sure everyone pressed their long rest button because I just realized I didn't.
Yeah, I realized that a little later.
All right. Let's start with the sentry. Sentry, what are you rolling? That is Lorax.
What? I've been having trouble finding it.
Perception,
what are the
stealth,
options?
or disguise kit.
Perception. Okay. How long are we traveling for?
It's a short journey, very short. One encounter.
Okay. In that case, I'm gonna burn one of my forms to be better at this.
Okay.
All right. Which one was that? Was it you?
The wolves have the keen
Yeah.
sense.
There's the wolves. That also.
Yeah, but I think
Yeah. No. So I'm gonna be doing the giant spider.
Okay.
All right.
Are they very
giant
perspective?
Wolves. Yeah. They're very good at stealthing.
Ah, got it. Oh God, that was helpful. Brad, this is how you do it.
I don't get to choose.
All right. Next is going to be the quartermaster.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna cook a nice warm meal. Oof. I need to
you're gonna
curse
cook
this
a
out.
ice cold meal.
Nice, wet and muddy meal.
Can I use my inspiration for Chap to reroll?
You're the flex position, yeah?
Oh, she's just talking
No,
about
I'm
inspiration.
Oh, just
I'm
general.
talking
Yeah.
about my inspiration.
Sure.
Hey!
Oh my God.
There we go.
There we go. Breakfast of Champions.
All right, beauteous. Next is the who is next? Outrider.
I'm gonna chart the course.
Hey.
Oh, thank Christ. Oh my God.
All right.
job, bud.
Next is the leader.
All right, I'm going to do some inward resolve because, the past 24 hours has been a little much.
Yeah. Like your coming of age story.
Oh,
Kind
okay.
of.
You guys are doing really good.
Oh, then you shouldn't have the -2 anymore.
Oh, that too.
Oh, you're right. Yeah. So that's
Yeah,
could
make
be a
sure
dirty
your
20.
exhaustion is gone. Same with you, Lorax.
Okay.
And
From
then
the-
flex position. Yeah, from the long rest. You guys took a long rest.
Okay. Oh, it's okay. So then I still have one form left because I reset that.
Yeah.
And then, and that was before we took the trip, correct?
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
long rest was right before the trip. And then the flex position.
Okay. Okay. You know what? Trusk would like to make a religion check, and how I'm gonna use this is through all of the texts that I've read in my young 76 years of life. I would like to try to use those religious texts to match up the scenery that's being described in these books to the area that we're passing through.
I'll allow it with disadvantage.
Ugh, no fun, Jesse. I feel like that was creative.
It was creative, but the reasons. You still did great.
Yeah.
All right, you got 144 divided by 5 is a 22.8 overall score. The DC was not nearly that high. You guys are doing great, which means that you're going to roll the first encounter with advantage. Leader and Outrider, roll me a d12. Six? Yeah, 6. All right. Bump in the road or natural wonder? Which one would you like?
We done bump in the road before?
I think so.
Yeah, I think we've done both of those before. I love the idea of natural wonder because I swear to God, if this is where we find the halfling body. And like
That would
another
be
In
awesome.
skeleton
another
of
boa constrictor.
yeah, just like poor guy. He thought he was a chicken.
I'm down for natural wonder.
Natural wonder.
All right. Leader, roll a d10.
Snake, snake, snake.
Wow, that's cool. Everyone, please make a perception check. Everyone.
Jared, can you roll
As-
perception off my sheet for me?
Yeah, I just got back.
Between the start of the trip and now, has it been less than 2 hours?
No, it's been a couple days.
Oh, because we got to the town. All right. Okay, so normal roll.
Did you have 2 levels of exhaustion, Lorax?
I thought I just had one, unless I forgot to knock one off.
Yeah, what?
Yeah, if you only had 1, then you're gone. Like, you don't have any.
Yeah, I ticked off the last one. Maybe it's not showing.
Okay.
Because
All right, it's good.
yeah.
All right. Looking at the wisdoms, we got 15, 19, 16, 13. All most pass. And then I need wisdom saving throws, please. All right, waiting on the Lorax for the wisdom saving throw. Okay. So, good news is, from a distance, you see, or first hear, the sounds of falling water. Moving closer, the jungle gives way to the gorgeous sight of a triple waterfall. Each waterfall cascades down the ledge to separate pools of water, which then all decant into a large pool beneath. You are all awestruck by this amazing natural occurrence, during which time you feel like you have more important things to do. And you don't linger here, and you just continue to move on from this triple waterfall location. You have it marked on your map, so you can always return, but It is otherwise lost on you at this moment, the wonder that is before you.
Did we almost just
It's
get
one of those-
fate tricked?
All of
Feel
you
like we
failed
almost
your
just got-
all of you failed your wisdom saving throws, unless you would like to re-roll them with whatever thing you have. Wait, assault the occult. Assault. Oh my god.
Yeah, we all get to
Consult
re-roll.
the occult. You all get
Yeah,
to
we
re-roll.
all get to re-roll.
Everyone re-roll your wisdom saves.
Is this a reroll and replace, or is this like an advantage
Re-roll
type
and
roll?
replace. All
What
right,
was the
we got
target?
17.
Oh, okay, thank you.
Hey.
Hey,
Did Trusk do it? Nope, not yet.
Oh, do you need me to do that again, babe?
Yes, please. I'm outside still.
This could come down to it. Oh, just missed it.
Dang it!
All right.
I'll
if
use
you were the
my
party,
inspiration to have her reroll.
go for
There
it.
we go.
Ugh, even worse.
Nope.
What is
Anyone else?
happening? Okay,
Anyone
I
else?
will allow myself to re-roll it from my thingy my job.
From your
From
flex
my
position.
job. My flex position.
Not rolling.
Anyone
great.
else?
Okay. Well,
All right. Nothing has changed, unfortunately. You didn't
Well,
get
even
the
the two-
disadvantage. That's good. You say again?
Pass. So even the 2 who pass don't say anything. It's a group
Yeah,
check.
it has to be more than half of the party has to succeed at least to get at least something. But if all of you failed, which you did, there's going to be negatives, but at least you surpassed that. All right. So you continue on your way to the city of Mirgate. And let's see. Journey's End. Arrival. Sentry. Roll XD12, where X is your wisdom modifier.
That's the war axe, correct?
sorry, I missed the first part of that sentence. I was brushing a dog's teeth.
Roll XD12, where X is your wisdom modifier.
Wisdom modifier. Wait, okay, what's the base modifier? 4. All right, XD12.
4d12. I need to look at these. Take the highest result. What is the highest? 8. All right. The party ends their journey safe from immediate danger, but with a looming threat on the horizon. Cool. Making note.
what
All right.
looming? Jesus. Does everybody feel just like a little depressed right now?
They do.
Let me activate this, get the notes out for this guy. The first thing you notice is not the city itself, but the sulfuric smell that lingers in the air. You look upon the city of Mirgate, built atop a reserve of marsh gas. Mirgate's rise is a prosperous and populous hub of trade and industry. Its vast wealth and opulence are all built on the meticulous regulation and regulated extraction of the gas. This invaluable resource, which most of the industry call quaff, is key in the creation of magical street lamps, potions, defensive barriers, and even some unusual transportation systems. Let's see, what else? You can see the buildings surrounding the city are mostly made out of mud and brick, You can see these strange contraptions with balloons attached to baskets where people seem to be riding. You can see the river running straight through Mirgate and a very large domed building in the center of Mirgate. Gas
wait,
clouds
guys?
and plumes are coming out around the areas. And the people in Mirgate, it is a bustling city, way more than you've probably even seen in Thailwatch.
Is this place ran on farts? This place is ran on farts.
It would seem something similar, yes.
So, on a scale of 1 to 10, where does this place stand on the living with nature scale, with the 10 being the best, and where would Thailwatch fall?
Thailwatch is probably a 5 or a 6. This is probably a 7 or 8.
Oh, I like these guys.
Right.
A little bit.
Do we?
Because I mean, there's trees everywhere. It's still jungly, right? It's still very like overgrown.
As we march into town, do we attract any attention?
Yes. Specifically, I should say. Let me think. Not so much as Lorax a little bit, Chap a lot, and Old Boy, Trusk not at all, Yersa a lot, and Roscoe not at all. As you look around the local color, you can see that many of these individuals look like they are the Tozloke Empire individuals. Many of them are very tanned skin, tattoos, tribal clothing, etc. You see several dragon-born, as well as a few lizard folk. But the majority of people are, what do you call it?
Just
Oh my
Loki
God,
humanoids.
Yeah, Tezloka humanoids, and a few, very few, Cyclopsian.
I just hear you yell from the other room, "My people!"
Jesse, is this map in black and white, or is it colored?
It
Can we
is
see the color?
not. It is
Light.
not. Give me a moment. Thank you for pointing that out.
I mean, it looks cool in black and white. It like Indiana Jones vibes.
All right, tell me how this looks now.
It's great.
Ooh,
Much
color.
better.
Ah, beautiful. Thank you.
So the commerce is run by the trade of gas. Are they trading in currency as well?
Yes, the gold is a common currency, of course. It seems like this quaff that is here is being exchanged in these vials or sacks. They're like satchels of gas. Most of them are weighed down with a little bit of weights, but some of them are, you just see people walking around with a satchel on their shoulder, but it's floating above them, and it's like a balloon that they're holding.
You know,
But-
back at home, there was this girl that was like super popular, and guys would like literally buy bags of her farts. This is kind of like that.
I don't think I need it to go the rest of my life knowing that, Trusk.
Knowledge is power, even if it's painful.
Wait, so this gas ritual that she mentioned is strange to you and not just me.
Yeah.
Everything you people talk about is strange to me.
Okay, whatever, says the man who modified a Splicer cat.
Isn't she lovely? She flutters her wings.
Yeah, not normal.
Well, what's fun about being normal?
Sorry, not
At the-
typical, I suppose.
At this point, you guys can see that you're being trailed pretty obviously by, it looks like, two individuals that are quite imposing individuals and have a symbol of a jungle fox on their armor.
Hello, friends.
Are you turning around?
Yeah,
All right. You see an
it's nobody
individual.
profiling my ass.
So
No
you see
problem.
a Tazloke human warrior standing very tall at 6'5", and you also see a elven individual who looks very out of place, just like you all. But they approach you, and the elven individual who looks unbelievably beautiful, again, does not fit in. Different culture. It looks like she is handling herself much different than the rest of society, but they seem to be together, and they both have the swamp fox as a symbol on their clothing. She looks to you all and just says, "Welcome. Are you tourists here?"
Yeah. That's our first time visiting.
Very nice. Are you here for the festival then?
There's a festival? We didn't know that.
What kind of festival is it?
It's
It's
called the
not-
Dazzler Days.
You guys aren't doing any sacrifices of humanoids, are you?
That'll come in the next few months. Don't worry.
Okay, great.
You
Cool,
and
be sure to
by the
get
way,
the
you
hell
you
out of
see her face, and it is like unironic.
Yeah, I trust that she's telling the truth. Then I just go, okay, great. We'll make sure we're way when that happens.
But what about squirrels?
What about squirrels?
Are you
sacrificing
sacrificing squirrels?
Oh God, please say no.
I don't believe we do. No, that's not a thing that we do.
Okay.
Do you
that's fine.
do you sacrifice squirrels?
No.
He's a
They're
squirrel
not-
guardian.
I see. Yes, the festival is called the Dazzler Days. It's a community of artists and performers inhabits Mere Gates Rise. They actually inhabit it year-round, preparing for the next festival season and planning out their costumes. And Dazzler Days is a time for parades and celebrating the resource that we have called Quaff.
Oh, great. That's what the all the balloons and floating bags are for, right?
Exactly, yes.
Awesome. Could you maybe point us in the direction of an inn or someplace we can camp?
At this point, the tall individual comes over and just says, "You are welcome to stay in my side of the swamp. I live off the land, and if you need a place to rest, you can rest in my oasis." And by the sounds of it, it sounds like it's literally just a part of the swamp that is probably like raised up a little bit. It's nothing fancy.
Can I do an insight check on this guy?
Sure.
To assist. I do not like him. He is skeevy.
Oh, wait, do I have advantage for him helping me?
Sure.
19.
So 19. Genuine. Believe it or not, it was completely genuine. And
Okay.
Again, unironic. Just his face, and I'm putting, I don't know why, you can't see me. I'm putting my hand in front of my face, like as an unironic face. But
Stoic
yeah,
and truthful.
there you go, yeah. But otherwise, the individual, they introduce themselves as Commander Blaine Hellstrom and Silveria Moonshade, and I will type those out real quick.
Thank you.
you.
Commander Blaine Hellstrom and Silveria Moonshade. All right. And they introduce themselves as the heads of the Swamp Foxes, an elite group that is meant for protecting the city. Right now, during the Dazzler Days, which is what the festivals is beginning to be called, things are pretty chaotic. So the Swamp Foxes are on high alert. Everyone's kind of making sure that tourists that come in.
Do I kind of get the vibe with my insight check that maybe it's to keep an eye on us, and that's why he offered us?
Yes, absolutely.
You at his place. Okay, that tracks.
Absolutely.
That makes more sense than him just being like, "Oh yes, complete strangers, please come stay where my home is." I
Mhm.
love inviting strangers there.
At this festival, will there be drumming? I have a drum.
I'm sure that there will be, Silveria says.
Mm-hmm.
But generally, the artists and performers, they will do paintings as well as fire dances, which can be quite dangerous but
Chicken
thrilling.
dances. Oh yeah. I mean, that's cool.
Otherwise, if you would like to stay at a more traditional location, you can try the Swollen Sphere, or the lesser known. And Commander Blaine interrupts at this point, just again stoic face, and he just says, "The Titans fart." Yes, that one. Seems to be
So funny.
a favored one of the tourists.
No, actually, I think it was very kind for the commander to offer his home to us, so we're happy to camp on his grounds. Right, friend? Mm-hmm.
I'd like to
Okay.
not sleep on the ground, please.
We can get you a bed, you little bitch.
What?
I mean, what?
Is the
Oh,
ground
I'm sorry.
too
Are you
good
wearing
for
a
you?
three-piece suit? I am wearing a three-piece suit. I don't know if you guys have noticed. I'd like to keep
You
it
could
clean.
wear that in the jungle, you dum-dum.
Well, someone has to look professional.
We
Look
hunt
professional.
monsters.
Yeah.
We're literal monster hunters. Do you think the monsters are like, oh, thank God we're being killed by a professional?
Yeah,
Did
know
you
what? I
say
think
monster
some of them are.
hunters?
Yes,
Oh, yeah.
we are the
That's not a
Apex
problem,
Pact.
right?
I prefer the
see.
term invasive species warden.
And has this been approved by the monster hunting guild in the city?
Yeah, but we only hunt things that are like harming people. We try not to mess with like the flow of nature, you know.
Didn't you say
We're
this
not
was your
just, like-
first time at Mirgate? So how
In
could you have
our
gotten
city.
approval?
In our city.
Oh, in our city, sorry,
I see.
from
Okay.
Tailwatch. But we didn't come here to hunt. We came here to visit for our friend Yersa.
Well,
Sorry,
if
Yersa
you're
just threw that at you.
if you are looking for work, you are more than welcome to go to the Glittering Lily, where you will find the Hunters Guild as well as their guild hall. It technically could be also an inn. They do have rooms for you to stay. But
Oh.
if that is of an interest of yours, you could go there. As well as other attractions, such as the Spiral, where seekers of knowledge will want to visit this vast library. And then the Echo Gate Theater, which is a hot spot for entertainment.
Guys, I heard library and fire dancing, okay? If I could get an erection, I'd be rock hard right now.
The Swollen Sphere and the Titans Fart are both inns, correct?
Yeah, those are both inns or taverns.
I would say let's go to the local Monster Hunter Guild. It's always good to make friends, especially in the same industry.
Right. Cyclopeans don't get erections.
I don't think so, but I'm just now reaching sexual maturity, so we'll find out together.
Oh.
That's
Oh,
why
okay.
Trusk
Well,
is so horny. He's technically just now reached like 18,
Wait,
and he's
you're still going through puberty?
yeah. Cyclopeans, we live a lot longer than a lot of other species, so we go through puberty much later. I'm 76 years old, so
I wish I could say I understand, but I never had a puberty, so
Well, isn't your puberty just a cloud of spores?
I mean, this body presumably had a puberty, but none that I recall. I just, this body died, there was a cloud of spores, I came into consciousness, and yeah.
Bada bing, bada
bada
boom.
bing, bada boom.
Someone dragged me over to the mother's shroom, and then I got inoculated, and I woke up.
This is
And
why
now
Jeremy
I
and I are
have-
married.
And now I have to now I have 5 to 7 years before I need to find another body.
Wow. All right. Well,
Commander.
with all the body talk, I'm getting kind of hungry. Maybe,
Learned
I
a
think.
disturbing amount of information about all of you today, and I would like to eat.
So I'm saying the glittering lily first. I'm interested to meet what other people do.
We can eat street food along the way.
Street food, street food.
All right. Roll for street food.
You want a D100?
Perception
Sure.
check?
Perception.
Sure. Oh, there's street food everywhere. It's more or less if you're gonna get like sick from it.
52.
On save?
30% chance.
52, middle of the road. It's like it's good food. It's nothing like what you and Yersa will make, but it does the job.
It's a lot spicier than where we're from in Theowatch.
Definitely has a sweet
like it.
mango and spice taste.
I would like to try to pick some fruits or whatever I can find from the fauna in the city as we walk along, because that's my interpretation of the street food adventure we're on.
Oh, okay. Go ahead and give me either perception or nature check. I'll allow either. Or
He hears
survival. I
street
guess.
food and he's like trying to go through trashes, and it's like, no, but we're not like that kind of street food. We're kind of like
I mean,
street
that would,
vendors.
if it wasn't if it's not rotten, that would also be equally valid to me.
Yeah,
I do not understand your city dwelling ways.
that's also fair.
Hey, that guy
13.
dropped a hot dog.
You find some trees bearing nuts, and you grab hold of one of the fallen nuts. It hasn't ripened yet, and you can tell people are like looking at you like, "What are you doing? You don't eat those." As you eat it, make a Constitution save.
Oh boy, you're gonna be Jesse this past week, praying to God he makes it home.
Wait, what? Open up, character.
You can also double click your token if you're. Oof, buddy.
It does not settle well, and maybe you start lurching a little bit. And on top of that, the local squirrel population, they saw you, and like two squirrels are chatting it up like, look at this fucker stealing our nuts before they're even ripe. And you can hear them.
Damn.
No.
Well done.
Yeah, became the geek at school the first day.
I mean, that's been his whole life.
All 2 years of it.
5 years.
All right. You guys continue on to the Glittering Lily Guild Hall. As you look upon this very large, what's it called? Kapok tree? K-A-P-O-K. It is colossal. It is, pick a tree, I don't know, this one.
Like
This
a
one will be
redwood.
yeah, sure, whatever, that one. I like this one better. That's a good one.
Okay.
So that one right there, and it looks like the doors are actually like leaf paneled doors that were carved into this particular tree. As you open it up, a wave of humid air and the scent of cured hides, flowering herbs, and faintly metallic blood hits you. The hall is curved directly into the base of a colossal kapuk tree, its gnarled roots forming natural archways and alcoves. Twisting vines bloom with flowers that pulse softly in time with the heartbeat of the jungle. Sunlight filters through massive canopy skylights, and glowing beetle lanterns line the walkways, creating a tapestry of shifting green and gold light across the polished floors. At the center of the guild is a large circular hearth which burns with a pale blue flame, around which trophies of past hunts are mounted. You can see cracked chitin plates, fangs of some beast you are unaware of, as well as feathered serpentine skulls. Several members lounge in hammocks woven from jungle reeds or sharpened weapons over steaming mugs of spiced root beer. The walls are covered in monster contracts, pinned with these little thorns, mostly written in common, but accompanied by a pictographic tribal glyph.
Wow, wow, wow. Is there like a welcome desk or something?
No, people looked at you over there and just kind of went back to whatever they were doing. You can see that there's a forge and a tannery not too far away with the rhythmic clanging, and you see a Cyclopsian blacksmith who is working the forge. You
I got
also
this, guys.
see you also see a lone individual that you've never seen this type of individual before. They look like they are amphibian with iridescent, semi-transparent skin and webbed fingers.
They look tasty.
Huh?
Do they look tasty?
I'll let you decide.
I am a snake man who likes to eat frogs.
I mean, they looks like a frog.
So the language of Cyclopeans is abyssal. So I'm gonna walk up to my Cyclopean brother and speak to him in abyssal.
What do you say?
Hey friend, we are from up north, from a town called Hailwatch, or Thalewatch. And we are part of the hunting guild there, or the monster guild there. And I was wondering if there was a way we could stay here while we're here for the festival.
As you open up in Abyssal, you see other members of this guild hall immediately get out of their nets and draw their weapons and approach you. And you can see the Cyclopsian who is working the forge hadn't really missed a beat, in that they kept just like pounding away, barely looked up at you, and then immediately put up a hand, like nuanced, just such a small little hand gesture. And the ones that like took out their weapons, they stopped, and then they slowly backed away and went back to sit down.
Chap mimics this exactly with Old Boy and Sadie, who have both went on guard as soon as people started getting up.
And he says in common, there is no need to speak in Abyssal. I understand you must be from one of our homes, and it's always good to meet another Cyclopsian here. My name is Braku Emberi, and you are?
Desor the Third. Are they upset at our native tongue? That seems unfair.
Unfortunately, the individuals of Mirgate are, what's the best way to put this? Superstitious and a bit of racism.
Oh. Because I'm green, isn't it?
There's a lot of implicit bias here. Just be aware and do not be naive to the city.
Well, I mean, that's probably why the commander specifically came up to us when we walked in.
Okay. Yes, Blaine Hellstrom, of course.
Yeah. He seemed to be very interested about why we were here.
Well, I also did not describe him really quickly. So Braku is a towering one-eyed smith with very similar like green scales as Trusk has, but many of them are more stone gray in the fact that he's old. He also has like this reddish copper scales on his head that you assume are like hair, but maybe they're from embers that have fallen off onto his head for whatever reason. He has a single eye, and you can see the other eye that's missing. There's burns all over that. and he's pretty muscular. Trusk, you're pretty small in comparison to
Trusk
Braku.
is also very small for a Cyclopean, so
Yeah, you are.
He's abnormal as it is.
But Braku just says, "And little one, so you are here now. What is your goal? What are you looking for?"
I kind of look over my shoulder at Yersa. Yersa, why are we here?
We're trying to collect relics for the trilogy, or the triad, or whatever the hell it was called. Sorry, I'm not at my notes right now.
Are we here? Are we here looking for?
What?
I'm sorry.
He might
She
just be
never
asking.
specified.
Sorry.
No, I'm asking you. I'm asking out of character. Are we here? I can't remember. Are we here to look for the good artifacts or the bad ones?
The good ones.
The good.
The good
I
ones.
was gonna say
Okay.
he might be
Yeah.
just asking why are you here, as in inside the Monsters Guild.
That's kind of what he was saying.
Oh.
But it's okay.
Oh.
Like, why are we here? It's one of life's great mysteries, isn't it?
Great mystery. I'm sorry. We were going to see if we could stay here and possibly work some jobs while we're here, but I'm not sure how comfortable I feel since everyone almost just tried to kill me for speaking my native language.
They're just sharpening their weapons or just hanging out. They haven't moved.
We have
Like, I
done.
just picture Trusk, like, getting on all 4 feet and then just hissing at them like a little cat.
Mm-hmm.
We have done some monster hunting in our own town, and thought perhaps we could get permission to take on work here as well.
I see. Well, you're more than welcome to pick up a contract. Just make sure you abide by the rules here in Mirrorgate. We always try to work with the authorities whenever we make a contract so that it does not offend anyone, especially with the culture here. Stay away from the giant sloths, always. Do not do anything with them. They are considered holy.
Oh.
Kill
The other
giant
rule?
sloths. Got it.
So work with the authorities, stay away from the giant sloths. Anything else we should know?
You'll learn it as you go along, I'm sure. Nothing pressing, I don't
Terrifying.
think.
Do we have to smell the fire balloon?
The
Oh,
quaff
great
is all
fire.
around us.
Yeah, I can smell it.
Is there somewhere here where the contracts are visible?
They're like
yeah,
all
so
over the walls, right?
Oh,
Yeah, I mentioned that they're what do you call it? All
Stuck with
pinned on the
thorns.
wall. Yep.
I just peruse some of them.
Sure. Let's see.
And it's basically just like any like one that just like really sticks out is like, oh, that'll be fun.
That's how we prove ourselves.
So you peruse, and you can see there are things. Goddamn, there are things that like a wasp nest, but it's not like a wasp that you know. It's like a colony of giant wasps that are around a specific tree in the jungle that is like on a trade route. And so
Absolutely fucking not. Next. I'm just kidding. Sorry.
That's fine. You hear about something called the Night Drinker. It sounds like some sort of reptilian predator that is found in the deeper swamps where like it's more water than land. You hear something about the another type of reptilian, but a crocodile. Kind of the same concept, but on the different side of the swamp. You also hear about these vines that have been taking over, but you feel like you just dealt with that. You've heard of a skin collar. It seems like this something is causing an amok in the jungle where people swear that they hear relatives are screaming in the jungle, but these relatives have long since passed. Like, my grandma passed last year, and I heard her screaming in the jungle, calling
Like
for
a
me.
Wendigo.
Let's see, what else? Then the one that's the oldest one, like it's just like looks like it's been here for a very, very long time. It looks like it was written and scribbled, no picture attached to it, and it just says, "Pretty sure the hill in the middle of the swamp to the east is alive, but not quite sure. For what it's worth, it also appears as if the hill is moving a little closer every day." And this was weeks ago. This paper has been up here for a very long time, and there's really nothing else except for a signature of a name.
Interesting. My one-eyed brethren, could you tell me why this about this one with the hill? Why does it sit here for so long?
I guess nobody wanted to investigate it. It's a hill. I mean, I don't really know. I don't choose who takes the contracts. If it's not something that someone's willing to pay up about, or I don't think there's any money attachment to that one, so not really much of a reason to go investigate, is there?
Oh yeah, I forgot that people really like money for things.
But
Well,
there
friends.
is something to say about taking on a new contract and just getting them off the board. Let me talk with the other guildmates and see if maybe we can pull a little bit of money for that one and kind of, get your feet wet if you would like.
Sure.
He goes off, speaks to a bunch of guildmates. They pool a little bit of money, 10 gold here, 50 gold here. Someone throws in 100. And with all the probably 30 different people around here, they throw in about 600 gold pieces. Yeah, if you want to take on this contract, go for it. I mean, investigate it, figure out what's going on, why this hill is moving, and then come on back and report.
Fascinating.
Nice. Well, at least racists still have, their gold still spends the same. Let's go. I hand the contract over to our captain Chap. Be like, what do you think, boss?
I like old parchment.
What do you think about what's on the parchment?
Oh.
You can read, right?
Oh, yes. Let's go find a living hill.
I think this will be fun. Don't you guys think this will be fun? A living hill? And plus, I feel like if we...
Sorry, go for it.
No, I'm just thinking, like, if it's a moving hill, maybe that means there's something under it. I mean, and with all the gases around here, maybe it'll be like a gas mine, and then we'll be rich in this place.
What if it's a giant slime?
I was trying to be positive and upbeat, and here you come, Mr. I only get to live for 8 years. Yeah, I mean, I guess it could be a giant slime.
All right. You guys take the contract and begin heading back into Mirgate. Is there anything else you would like to do? Or go see, or go talk to, or explore?
Is there there's temples here, yes?
There are.
There's also the library.
There is.
Oh, great. The library could be very helpful for our hunting and our treasure hunting, too.
What is a library?
Oh my god. A library is the most magical place in the world. But in all seriousness, though, a library is filled with books, tomes, scrolls, old newspapers. Sometimes you can write computers there. And it's just filled with all of the knowledge. It's like super sexy.
Perhaps we can
Guilty.
find some information about one of these artifacts.
That too. Treasure hunting, monster hunting, combined. It becomes Tomster hunting. Dun, dun, dun. Let me go to the library.
Really quick, everyone roll a d100, please.
I'm scared.
Highest one gets it. Why are we all rolling as Lorax?
Oh no.
Why not?
Oh,
Everyone clicked on the Lorax.
yeah.
Waiting on Trusk. Oof. All right, Yersa got it. Which is fitting, actually. This is funny. All right. You guys
didn't
all
know.
head to the, what was that called? The Spiral, the library. And as you're heading there, Yersa, make a dexterity or strength saving throw.
Oh, well, thank God it wasn't me.
All right. And the rest of you, go ahead and make your perception check.
I just ran back to my computer, then ran back. Jeremy, can
Ooh.
you
I got you.
Thank you.
Oh, guys. Finally, you're rolling that natural 20.
Yeah.
Roscoe and Lorax, you watch as, or it catches your eye. You're walking in a crowded area. There are fire dancers performing. There are just entertainers, music, etc. But it is crowded with tourists at this area. As you're walking towards the Spiral, the library that you're planning on going to, you notice that you lost Yersa. Yersa's not in the crowd. You look back and you catch a glimpse of someone, it looks like, dragging Yersa. Yersa looks alive, but unconscious at this point. And they are wearing a mask, and they are just, two individuals are holding Yersa and bringing her to a location.
Are they moving quickly?
Yeah,
How quickly?
you're probably faster than them.
Can I
Cool.
retaliate?
And how far
Can
are
Yersa
we?
retaliate?
Yeah.
No, you failed your strength save. You got chloroformed. How far away are you? You're probably 30 feet.
Can I run up and start eating one of them?
Eat them. They're in a mask.
Yeah.
They are humanoid, but you don't know what type of individual they are. You can certainly try. So you go for like a bite.
Yeah.
Do you have a
I'm gonna
bite
go full-
attack?
I do not. I'm gonna go full snake on him though.
Sure.
Yeah.
Go ahead and give me just like an unarmed strike as your bite. If it's a natural one, just we're done for the night.
Yeah.
Oh, thank God. As you bite him, you notice that the blood is not red, it is green. They immediately drop Yersa, and they are booking it. So Yersa's dropped, but they are now absolutely running.
What about the one I'm latched onto?
It's not a restrain.
I can grapple.
You can certainly try.
While
Lorax.
this is going on, I'm going to step aside, transform into the giant wolf spider, and I'm going to start trying to sneakily follow them from the rooftops.
Oh, give me a stealth check. As for your tether beak, unfortunately, it's going to miss. And then
I need a dexterity saving throw from you, which is DC equals 8 plus. Can I use my dexterity instead of strength, or just strength?
Sure, it's a 22.
Oh. 4, 4, 8, 16. Damn.
So the one that you bit immediately runs to a close building into an alleyway. You go into the alleyway and you see him go behind a door. It's not a door, it's like a wall. But as soon as he goes through it, the wall kind of presses back, and now it's just like a solid wall. There was obviously a false door at this location. As for Lorax, you are chasing the other individual who is also going to go like a little bit further down, eventually make it into a alleyway and open a door. He does not see anyone. He's still rushing, but he doesn't see anyone. But you're up top. You are absolutely welcome to try to get into that door before it closes, or you can just let him go.
I will try.
Okay. Give me. It's gonna be a low acrobatics or athletics. It's not hard. The door's closing slowly.
All right.
Because he doesn't see you. Okay, easily enough, you slither in, and it closes behind you, and it is dark. I should mention again, these individuals were masked. You did not see their face or their skin. They were humanoid in nature, but you don't know what they are. They produce green blood, and now the Lorax is inside of a tunnel, and the rest of you... does anyone know where the Lorax went?
Nope. Old boy's picking up Yersa's body.
I would have like stepped aside and then like I would have pointed that I'm going up, and then outside of that, if y'all couldn't follow me, then yeah, that would be it.
Lorax. Yep, go ahead.
Yeah. So they would know that I chased him after in spider form, but that's about it.
All right, Lorax. The only thing that you can hear is a very low humming. Sounds like a chant, but it's very low and slow. This chant is very low and slow, and it's decently far away. The tunnel that you're in is like long, but it looks like there's a lot of cross sections. So where that individual went, you have no idea. There's like 8 cross sections in the next 50 yards, but the humming you can easily follow if you just kind of like keep walking.
Yeah, I'm gonna just stick to the ceiling and keep sneakily walking.
All right, how big are you, by the way?
I am. How big is the giant wolf spider?
Large.
I think it's a large creature, yeah.
Probably.
All right. You are sticking to the ceiling, and as you do, you follow the humming until you finally reach
I'm medium.
Okay, you're medium. Got it.
All right.
What you find is what looks to be a temple with no doors and no windows. As you approach it, there's a larger room, and you can see that there are all of the individuals that you can currently see. There's probably 20 or 30 of them at here. They are dressed in robes and masks. Granted, all these individuals are different sizes and shapes, but you cannot make out what any of them are because they are masked and robed. You have found what you think to be a religious organization, whatever it is, you're not quite certain, and you see these individuals are chanting and praying in a language that you probably do not understand. Give me a religion check.
All right.
Sorry, I'm slightly lost. Did they steal something from Spider?
No.
They were trying to kidnap her.
Oh.
Yeah, and it's Yersa, not Spider.
Oh yeah. Oh god.
It's okay. We were talking about giant wolf spiders, so that's probably where the cross happened.
It's in my brain.
With that religion check, you kind of make out the different deities. These are jungle deities dedicated to the gods of secrets, shadows, and subterfuge. And you notice that they are finishing their chant at this point, and they all immediately point, like with their fingers, They get up from the robe, point their finger to a very specific individual, a random person from what you saw in the middle of a crowd. So in this crowd of 30 people, they just all simultaneously pointed to that one dude, whoever is under that mask. That one dude goes up to the altar where it looks like there is a ceremonial mask made of black obsidian, and they quickly and quietly take off their mask, which is just like a wooden mask dedicated to the god of secret shadows and subterfuge, and puts on the black mask and begins speaking. As your leader, I will now do my best for the time that I have. The gods have spoken through me, and what they would like, what they are looking for, is for you all to cause a little bit of chaos in the city. While this festival continues, there is a tournament happening. Find the tournament, take the winnings, and report back. That is my wish for today. You are dismissed. And he waves them off. They go into the multiple different avenues and tunnels that you came through, and they just, as soon as they leave, they disappear, and it's quiet. And the individual with the obsidian mask sits down on a like a chair right in front of the altar, and reads what looks to be like a tablet, not like a tablet, stone tablet, I should say, with etchings and writings on it.
How'd you get the new iPad?
What are you doing, Lorax?
Can I read the etchings?
Not from where you're located. You're like on the ceiling, kind of far away, off in an alcove.
Perhaps I'll get a little bit closer.
Be
Stealth
safe,
check.
buddy. We don't know where you're at.
I know.
There's no harm in reporting back and then coming back.
Let's see. Come on.
Damn. You get a little bit closer, and you realize that this tablet is old, much, much older than the building that you're in or anything like that. You also notice that the obsidian mask looks perfect, too perfect. Obsidian is like you have to carve it and have to be like really gentle with it and whatnot. But the obsidian mask that this individual is wearing is just really, really nice, way too nice. In terms of the writing, yeah, go ahead.
It looks like it wasn't napped. It looks like it was like carved by a machine or something like that.
Or carved by
Or
angels, or the
Magic.
gods,
Yeah,
or magic.
my point is like something that like we like feasibly like would be like, how did you possibly do that? You just chip it away. This is like all perfectly straight lines and bullshit.
Yeah. And then in terms of the writing on the tablet, it's in a language you do not understand.
Okay. I try to remember some of the gibberish symbols
Okay.
and leave to go
All right.
find my friends.
All right. You do your best to find a pathway that leads out, probably as close to where you exited as well. There is a panel, like a false brick that you have to click, and it opens the door, and it only stays open for a few seconds before it closes.
Okay, yeah. I got one last little fuck you before I leave. I'm gonna leave a little spider web.
Just like in the doorway, so that when they walk through, like ah.
Really inconvenient, you dicks.
You find your way back to the group.
What happened? What's going on? Is Yersa gonna be okay?
Yersa wakes up by this point.
Okay, I'm like, no.
So I don't know why they were trying to kidnap Yersa, but they all went into a room and they were all wearing this wooden mask. And then all of them started pointing at one of the people, like from that one movie. You know the one.
Okay.
And then that person put on this obsidian mask. But like, it's not like, okay, you know your classic, you know, deer antler napped obsidian tools, right? Didn't look like
Right.
that. Looks like straight lines, like a sword or something.
Oh, okay.
Like something that came out of a forge. And then he had this tablet that had these symbols that, like, I scribbled out my best amalgamation in the dirt of their, like, symbols that I don't understand in the language I don't read. And then he told everyone that they're gonna go to the tournament and take the winnings. I didn't know what that meant. They fight in the tournament or they're gonna steal it all. I feel like I know they're a cult that has to do with subterfuge and secrets, so I feel like they're probably just gonna steal it.
Should we warn the people of the tournament?
I think that's probably the correct thing to do, considering they also just tried to steal our friend, who is arguably the nicest out of all of us, so that seems kind of rude.
But why would they want to steal our friend?
I don't know. I've been
What is
getting
that?
this whole time, so
I don't know what that has to do with gibberish on stone tablets or the tournament.
Since he knows about this religion, could I do either like a religion check or maybe an investigation about anything or history, I guess, about anything I read that would explain this religious sect, aka cult sect?
Yeah, absolutely.
So would that be history?
Religion.
Okay. One.
I will get that information to you next session. Because I
Dun.
think that is a great place for us to end for the night. You guys are planning to head towards this tournament to warn them of whatever is to come, and then you're going to investigate the moving hill.
That's the plan.
Great job, and thank you so much. Any questions, comments, or concerns?
I mean, I have a lot of concerns, but
Are you doing a shadow over Innsmouth thing?
I don't know what that is.
That answers my question.
I got the reference.
I did too.
All right. Well, good night, everyone.
Good night.
Good night, Lord.
Yeah.